Hey there, Rockstar. Look what I found.
You want to retire with $10,000 a month at age 60, you got to look in your bank account and have 3.5 million.
Looks like Dave Ramsey and Susie Orman had twin boys. And unprovoked, they're picking on the clever investor. So turnabout, it's fair play. And this is what Cody is saying. At a 4 to 5% rate of return, what most financial planners will quote their clients to expect in retirement, in order to receive $10,000 per month, you will need somewhere in between $2.5 and $3.5 million. That's factual. This is actual. According to an article released just last week on Yahoo Finance, less than 10% of the population retires with $1 million. Less than 1% retires with that $3 million that Cody was talking about. And remember those numbers.
Or you just listen to what Austin and I are talking about. You go buy 10 Airbnbs and boom, you're done. You go buy 2 apartment buildings, boom, you're done. And I guarantee if you put your energy towards it, within 2 years, you can have an apartment building and you're free.
Anybody can go out and just buy 10 Airbnbs. Anybody can manage apartment buildings.
Yes, anybody can, but most won't. And it's not because they can't. It's because they won't learn how. They listen to common advice like this and they get brainwashed that they're unfit. They're brainwashed that they're not going to be able to pull it off, so they don't try. You see, in the same way Dave Ramsey and Susie Orman think of their audience, these guys too think that you're dumb and incapable of doing what Cody is suggesting here. You should be insulted listening to them. But there's more.
This whole brochure of how easy it is to create wealth through this, Rails, this is far from passive income.
Right. You see, this is what they all do. Cody didn't say it was easy. I didn't hear him say that. Did you? Rewind and listen. He didn't say it. And Cody didn't say it was passive either. He said, boom, you're done. Meaning it's a redirected focused energy that produces a faster result. That's all. Rewind to the beginning. That's what he said.
It's also got a lot of risk.
You see, there's no such thing as risky investments. Only uneducated investors. Again, these guys, they think you're dumb and incapable of learning how to even mitigate risk. In these 10 commandments here of real estate, they'll reduce most of your risk to a minimum level. You can grab a free copy at the4hourworkmonth.com. An approach to investing in real estate and life without risk won't lead to much.
Because it's back to, if you're using leverage debt and people quit paying the rent, they quit taking your bookings, plus you have higher maintenance, you could quickly see that this gets upside down very quickly.
But what if this happens? What if that happens, they say? Their approach to life, it revolves around the worst case scenario. It's the language of the poor. Because they focus on the risks of life, they tell you not to try. What they fail to realize is it's all risky. The moment they were born, it got risky. I mean, if you think investing in real estate is risky, wait until you get the bill for not investing in it. Getting married is risky. Having children is risky. Going into business is risky. You want to know what's risky? Driving to work is risky. 99 people a day die doing it. Do you drive? Taking a shower is risky. 52 people a day die doing that. Do you shower? Walking up and down the stairs in your own home is risky. 32 people a day die doing it. Do you confine yourself to the first floor? Going to the hospital is risky. 24 people a day die there due to a mistake made by the hospital staff. My mom is an example of one. Cooking is risky. 1 person a day dies cooking in their own kitchen. Do you cook at home or do you just eat in restaurants? You know, a handful of Google searches revealed all of those stats. But you know what didn't crack the top 100? Death by investing in real estate. But you hesitate to invest.
Don't cut the corner off of wealth creation. There's actually a path where you just take a little bit today to build that great big deal for tomorrow.
You want to know what's risky? That path where you just take a little bit today to build that great big thing for tomorrow. Go ahead and do the math on that little bit today. And then extrapolate that over 40 years and see what it amounts to. And I read you the stats right up front. 90% of the people that follow that plan don't make it to even $1 million. If you own just one house by the time you're 65, you are 40 times wealthier than that person that doesn't. Here's the first bit of irony in their advice, is that their advice, it resonates with an audience that doesn't even make enough to save enough for that math to pan out. I mean, read through their comments. Their audience is celebrating their advice, and they're laughing at Cody like he's the fool. Their audience is actually applauding the fact that what Cody is suggesting is beyond their reach. The second bit of irony here is none of them, meaning these guys, Dave and Susie too, made their wealth by following the advice they're giving. You know what they did? They invested in themselves in order to increase their earning potential. That's what they did. They educated themselves on how to make more money so they could buy and manage real estate. Dave brags about it all the time. These guys brag about it too. And they're not sharing that advice with you. They're telling you to compromise and shrink yourself, to live on a budget and sacrifice 40 years of your life with the hopes life cooperates and you'll land in the top 10% with a measly $1 million to last you the rest of your golden years. They're steering you down a path where 90% of the people that take it fail. Sounds pretty risky to me.
Start investing as soon as you can. Just put some money into action so you can actually build that financial independence.
What if you didn't start early enough? Then what? Well, their plan, it's even worse for you. And then how do you define financial independence? Pick your number. What do you need per month to have the option to retire, to stop working? For fun, let's just use Cody's number, $10,000 per month. It's a nice round number. It'll make the math simple. So here's the formula. Take that $10,000 per month and multiply it by 12 to get the annual income. That's $120,000. Now divide that number by the rate of return you expect for the rest of your life. What's the number? What are you left with? That's the number that you need to save. Are you on track? If you are and you're happy with that, ignore everything I said. Don't listen to me. I don't want to interfere with your happiness. But if you want at least that $10,000 per month, you're going to need somewhere between $2.5 and $3.5 million, which would put you in the top 1% of all retirees, meaning there's a 99% chance you won't make it following their plan. And they call real estate risky. Listen, it's not easy getting wealthy. I'm not saying that. It's not easy achieving financial independence even. The traditional plan, though, of compounding interest, that's a 40-year plan. Cody's suggestion of compounding income-producing assets, that's more like a 4-year plan. They're both hard work. The question to really ask yourself is, how long do you want to work hard? If you're over the age of 40 and this video has you a little depressed because you do feel like you're behind, I pulled this video out special for you to watch next. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care.